Well, it's Monday. And we got some exciting news today. Looks like we're going to be drama-free, maybe. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Well, you know what it is. It's an episode of Getting Busy. I'm your host. I'm busy. So, let's get busy. Well, I'm hoping that some people come in. If we come in on TikTok, please hit them like buttons. Get them likes up for me. If you come in on Facebook, please hit that like and share button. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's YouTube at Biscuit. Maybe I get somebody from over there to want to join us here. Anyway, I'm coming to bring you the latest Cowboys talk. And today, a lot of our worries were answered. Pickens arrived and was getting his physicals. Clarence Hill reported earlier today, and I did a video about it earlier today, that George Pickens is going to be at mandatory minicamp, and he is not going to hold out. That's such great news and a relief, because getting all the team in the building is so important. Now, whether or not he holds in like Parsons did last year is yet to be seen. I think the fact that he is here is a big plus, and he deserves an ovation for that. He's showing the naysayers wrong. Because if anybody has the right to hold out, it's definitely him. Though he signed that tag so early, which made me have a little bit more hope that they are going to possibly get a long-term contract signed. And that makes more sense than anything, as I've said in the past. To put it in perspective, Myles Garrett they just restructured Garrett's contract at L.A., and George Pickens is going against more in the cap than what Myles Garrett is going against the Rams. And it just doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. That's how I feel about Jerry Jones and some of his ridiculous negotiating skills. And it's not like we don't, as Cowboy fans, don't ever expect it, because we kind of do. Jerry is a great marketer. He has turned his franchise into the number one sports franchise in the entire world, and it has the biggest fan base. But we're the ones that gets hung out to dry on this. For some reason, the Joneses have a big problem paying people, paying top dollar for top talent. I don't get it. Or else they'll way overpay because they want to do it so damn late. I'll never understand that negotiations. What are they thinking on that? I mean, when you look at the Cowboys' dead money, just tells you. They just don't understand. I'll never understand it. I have tried to look at it from different perspectives, and it's just so hard. You sign Pickens, you have a very satisfied receiver, a very satisfied top talent, and you're not getting hit against the cap so bad. And you can still get yourself players and get this franchise back to where it once was. These are things that is right there for the taking, and you can do it. But our guy, our owner, our general manager, our whatever he is, our cowboy god, so to speak, don't seem to see it that way. And I don't get it. But Pickens is in the building. He came in, got his physical. He will be on the field tomorrow. I imagine the best thing we're all going to want to hear is the press conference when he gets bombarded and how he answers his questions. We'll see. Also, we'll see tomorrow when he hits the field. Is he going to be holding in, or is he going to be actually out there working with his teammates? Because drama-free is something that doesn't happen at Dallas anymore. We always have somebody holding out, holding in, and it's been going on for so many years. It's just gotten so old. And here we are. We're putting together a whole new defense, making our offense even stronger, and we can be a really good football team. A really good football team. I just want rid of the drama. And right now, it's a good sign that he's here. I'm sorry, and he's there. I'm not there. So is that he's there, and he's all signs point that he's ready to work, and he's ready to go and kick ass this year, and hopefully get that long-term contract. So I'm happy that Pickens is in the building. But like I said, if anybody had a right to hold out, it was definitely him. I mean, 2 days before the draft, Stephen Jones goes public and says we're not going to sign Pickens, and we're not going to talk to his people, and we're not going to do this, we're not going to do that. He's going to play on franchise tag. Bad timing. It was such bad timing. I mean, if your boss is telling you, yeah, you're everything we need, but we're not going to pay you. He's done enough to piss you off.
Kiss my entire.
That's what you tell your boss. It just doesn't. It never made sense to me. It has never ever made sense, and it never will. When it comes time to pay your guys, get them paid early. You brought him in on a 1 year. On a 1 year show me deal. You made a trade. You brought him in. You knew he was on the last year of his rookie contract. And he came in and absolutely balled out for you. Put all that crap to rest that was poisoning the public's mind about him coming from Pittsburgh. And because he did get in a little bit of trouble at Dallas, don't forget that he got in trouble right along with CeeDee Lamb on that. They were out past curfew, and Shoddy, gave him a little bit of a punishment. But he absolutely had a fantastic season. You come in on TikTok, please hit them like buttons for me, please. Facebook, give me a like, give me a share. I'm sitting here. But yeah, it was a relief for me today to know that he is here, and he's the team. We have a whole team together. We have a whole team together. Nobody holding out, no drama. They're all in the same facility, and that's huge. Be even better if once tomorrow comes and we all know that he's participating, he's working hard, and he's trying. Even if he's not working hard, he's here. So, I mean, like Dak said the other day, he doesn't want everybody to go all out right now because it's time to get conditioned and to go over and to basically get a refresher of and start learning what their system's going to be this year. Basically, just get their football legs going. Obviously, all the great stuff will happen next month when they all report to actual training camp. That's when the nitty gritty comes with it. That's when we get busy. But also, I'm still going to stay on Team Tyler Guyton for now. I realize that Shoddy has put the pressure on him, saying that him and Nate Thomas are going to be going head-to-head during this offseason. See who's going to be the starter. obviously, Guyton has the upper hand because he is the first round draft pick, and he's just had some injuries that's slowed him down, and so I'm going to stay with Team Tyler Guyton until I think it's imperative that he's not our guy. Right now, I think he's our guy. Not only that, I think our offensive line is going to be very, very, very talented this year. Like, we're going to run the ball. We're going to do some play action. We're going to hopefully have a good, solid backup. One of our guys step up would be great. Obviously, everybody's looking at blue. I'm not getting on the blue train right yet until I actually see it, because I jumped on that train last year and he let me completely down. Now, I've seen his interviews at OTAs, and I like what he has to say, but and Shawnee's really talking high about him right now, so I'm going to listen. I'm going to listen a little bit, and I want to see it on the field, though. I want to see Blue in this ridiculous speed he's got, this breakaway speed. When he gets to that hole, he gets gone. I want to see it because he's the fastest running back that the Cowboys have had since Tony Dorsett, and so I want to see it. I seen a little bit of it last year in his last game. He was actually showing a little bit of it, that he had some vision, that he had some that he can get loose. But before that, he was showing me that he couldn't break a tackle for nothing, and that's a big problem in the NFL. If you can't break tackles, you can't play in the NFL. Obviously, you're not going to break every damn tackle. It's just never going to happen. But come on, guys, give me some likes up. I shouldn't have to sit here and do this. But I do appreciate y'all coming in. Listen, what I got to say. How y'all feel about Pickens being in the facility? It kind of breaks a monkey off your back. They're saying, "Hey, he's here. We're ready to work." Not only that, when you look at all the dead cap money the Cowboys have, just shows that there's not good management at all. I think we're still got like $60 million on the books, man, that's in dead money. Going to guys like Zach Martin, Osa Digazua, Trey Diggs, and a few others. All those are going to be cleared off next year, so I guess I can see the logic on wanting to wait another year to sign him, if they sign him, because I'm still holding out for the July 15th deadline that's coming up here in a few weeks. I'm still holding on. Well, actually, a month from now, I'm actually holding out for that because I just hold on to hope, man. Because this dynamic receiver duo is absolutely amazing, and I think they're the best receiving duo in the league. And but they didn't get the chance to prove it last year because they wasn't on the field very much. For the whole season. CD Lamb went down, 5 games? He missed 5 games, and that's where Pickens just went absolutely bananas and just – it was great. I want to see them both putting on that kind of work. But then again, putting that kind of work also means we're probably losing. So there's so many ifs and whats on this, but the offense is just there. It's just going to work. I mean, ever since we've had Dak Prescott as our quarterback, we have been a top 5 offense every year he stayed healthy, and that's just a fact. The yards, the points are there. Just there's always been something missing, and I've never understood, even during the Romo days. The 2017 was absolutely phenomenal, but yet it couldn't get over the hump. It couldn't beat a team that they had simply squashed twice that year. There's just so many things that I've never understood what goes wrong in the playoff time. They get in their own way. And I don't want to stop. I want to get to the playoffs. I want to do some damage. Obviously, the team in the NFC right now is the LA Rams. They just picked up, you know who they just picked up. And I just wish the Cowboys would have had their shit together and could have had a chance at making a trade like that. Still holding on. Max Crosby. Let's do it. Get that edge. Thanks for the share, guys. Thanks for the likes. That it was such a. When I got that news today, I had to post it. I've been ecstatic ever since, and I thought I'd come on for a few minutes to talk about it. Tell me your thoughts in the chat. How y'all feel about Pickens being in the building? Does it make you feel better? Are you still concerned that he's just going to do a hold in? Personally, I think right now being in the building is such a big plus. It's unreal. Because our questions are answered. He is planning on playing on the tag. Nobody wants to get involved on Facebook? Come on, guys. Let's do this. Man. Maybe I'll announce it more better from now on. Anyway, every night at 7 o'clock, I go live. I go live on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. Maybe I'll start doing some commercials if I have to get you guys to come out here and start interacting with this. This is great news. This is great news. That George Pickens is okay with playing on the franchise tag. So it seems. Okay, I'm not going to say he's okay because I know he's not, man. I absolutely know he's not. He's not. He should, because he should get a deal. He should get at least a 3 or 4 year deal, maybe 5. Chances are his franchise. I'm sorry, his agent is not going to let him get a 5-year deal. That's just not going to happen. So we can get a 4-year deal out of this. It just would have made sense if they get it done now and not later. Because next year, I guarantee the starting point is going to be at $40 million a year. I about guarantee it. With the new TV contracts coming up and the salary cap going up again, and then it's going to go up crazy in 2028. So getting it done now just makes sense. You can push the bill out a little bit. But you know what really it'd probably still piss me off if they do it. Because they could have done it months ago. And we could have made a major trade and maybe had Myles Garrett. But we have the Jones family, man. And the Cowboys are a family-owned business. Unfortunately. And they have got this vendetta that everything's got to go their way. Regardless of 30 years of it being an absolute failure. We've had our hopes up so many times. Are we going to get our hopes up this year? I doubt it. But, hey, the Knicks, they just pulled off something they haven't done since 1973. That should be enough to give us a lot of hope. That it can be done. My dad lived to be 99 and a half years old before he passed away. 99 and a half. He was born September 13th, 1921. And he died in March of 2021. 6 months before he was going to turn 100. And he lived 93 years before he seen the Cubs win a World Series. So these things can happen. It doesn't sound right. The Cowboys being this team going so long without even going to a damn conference championship. I don't get it. They've had too many good teams to do it, man. They've had too many good teams, so many teams that could have done it, that should have done it. Now we've got one of the best offenses I've seen the Cowboys have in so long. Probably since 2007. In 2007, they didn't have dual wide receivers like this. They had a badass wide receiver and a badass tight end on that one with a badass running back. And badass defensive line. I mean, there's just no way to explain that. They were awesome. Now that we've got young guys coming up, we've got a young coaching staff on the defense, and we've got a veteran, basically a veteran offense. Definitely a veteran quarterback, a veteran wide receiver 1, and a dynamic wide receiver 2. It's kind of hard to call Pickens a wide receiver 2 because anywhere else but at Dallas, he would probably be a wide receiver 1. Probably, except let me backtrack that. Not at Dallas or Pittsburgh. I'm sorry, Minnesota or Cincinnati. You know, he can probably go do the Philadelphia Eagles and be the number 1 receiver right now. Because he's better than Smith and he's better than Lemon. Lemon ain't had a chance to prove nothing. And their guy, AJ, is gone. We all called that. It's nothing new. He wanted out. I mean, guy goes to a Super Bowl and wins a Super Bowl, but yet he wants out. That's a new one on me, man. I don't get it. That's just telling me he doesn't like his quarterback. Or he's something there he don't like. Maybe it's his quarterback, or if it's his coach, or it was just the entire organization, maybe the fans. I don't know. I heard rumors about women and all that shit. No, that's neither here nor there. Bottom line is, he was the one on the sideline during a game reading the book. Not even interested in the game. We've seen that. But Pickens could go there. I would make me sick for him to go there. But he could go there and be a number 1 receiver right now. Right now. Anywhere but the 3 teams I probably just sit here and said, George Pickens can go and be a number 1 receiver. The only reason why he couldn't be number 1 here because CeeDee Lamb's already got that. I mean, I'm not saying, hypothetically in the future or in the next 2 years, if they can only keep one, they don't trade CeeDee Lamb and keep George Pickens. That could easily happen. I hope not, because I'd rather keep them both. Forget that. I got a 33-year-old quarterback that I don't want to see go backwards. I mean, it's Dak's years are coming to an end. I mean, he's only got a few years left, and he'll never get another contract with the Cowboys. So it's do or die. And I'd like to see Dak do it, man. He's been a solid quarterback. He's been a solid person, man, with the organization for so many years now. And to go backwards and not have these 2 receivers, no. Hell no.
Oh, hell no.
Can't do it. Gotta move forward. Gotta try to go get this NFC championship. First thing we gotta do is go get this NFC East championship. That's going to be hard to do because these teams are going to be pretty good this year. Every one of them going to be a lot better. I'm still waiting to see what the what the Commander skins are going to be like, but we'll see. I really didn't. I wasn't nowhere near impressed with them guys last year. They did do some things this offseason, so we'll see. Jury's still out on how good the Giants are going to be. But I know what the Eagles are going to be. Eagles still going to have that defense. They're still going to have that running game. So that I know how they're going to be. And Dallas is still going to have that high-powered offense. The jury's still out on how good our defense is really going to be. On paper right now, it looks so much better than what it was last year. But that's as far as we can go with it. We can't say, it's a dynamic, dominant defense. We can't call that yet because we haven't seen it. We can call it our offense because we've seen that shit, man. That shit looked good. I want to see it look even better next year. I'm sorry, this year. I'll probably wrap it up here in about 10 minutes. If you catch my lives on a restream, please hit that like and share button for me. Get some comments in there. Ask me, tell me about what you think about the news today. I'm ecstatic. I'm happy. I got all my team together for the first time in 5 years? Nobody's holding out. No, don't know if anybody's holding in yet, but shit. A few years ago, we had Zach Martin holding out. We had CeeDee Lamb holding out. We had Parsons holding in last year, and that he had a quote back injury. That's why he couldn't participate. I'm just hoping that same back injury don't come up on Pickens tomorrow morning. I hope he hits the field and says, "Let's ball, boys." I'm happy. I think it's great that we got the entire team together and nobody is holding out right now. That's always promising. Now I'm going to hold on to the chance that they actually get this deal done by July 15th, and let's just get it behind us. Because if we wait another year, it will cost a fortune. Especially if he goes out and has a fantastic season this year like he did last. Whew. That price is going to go to the roof, and Cowboys are going to have to pay to let him go. Or, of course, knowing the Cowboys, they'll probably try to tag him again. Then we will be having an unhappy player, a very unhappy player. I suggest they don't do that. I just want the Cowboys to just the rest of the damn NFL can put their teams together, and our guys want to wait till the last second. They want to wait. Always wait. It does not make sense. Wait, price tag goes through the roof, then you sign them, and then all of a sudden, a few years later, you got this humongous damn deficit you have to cover on the cap, and you have to keep kicking cans down the road. There's no sense in it. It shouldn't be like that. But we have Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones. And there's right there lies the problem. They get the goofy. They get the goofy sound for that shit, man. That shit is ridiculous. They keep doing this shit year in, year out, man. They do the same damn thing. This year they got us all hopped up because they is doing so much stuff beginning of the season. I mean, right off the bat, bam, they sign Javonte Williams, give him his contract. Bam, they put a franchise tag on Pickens. That's right off the bat. Then wham, went and got a strong safety in Jalen Thompson. Made some trades. Brought in P.J. Locke. Brought in Kobe Durant. Used their 2 first-round draft picks on defense. They went all in on defense this offseason. So I was extremely ecstatic with that. I mean, if you know me, I would have loved to have brought in a veteran game-wrecking pass rusher, edge rusher, should I say, because that's just makes sense. They have finally done something about stopping the run. They've got run stoppers all down the line. You got Kenny Clark, good run stopper. You got Quinton Williams, good everything. And you got Rashawn Gary, hell of a run stopper, really good pass rusher. And now we're talking about of course, I reported the other day that Overshown is going to be taking over the mic, being the green dot. Me, I'm all for it. If Overshown's healthy and his knees don't hold him back, because I played his interview the other day. It was pretty cool. Yeah, he says I got 2 new knees. I'm ready to go, and he's healthy. So, yeah, I'm all for Overshown being the mic. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I'm there. Thanks for those likes on TikTok. Appreciate it. I'm probably getting ready to go on TikTok here and join a panel here in a second, but I don't want to come on to my show and talk about how great it feels to finally have a whole team together. And nobody's missing. OTAs, we had Pickens missing. We don't have him missing. He's in the facility now. He's ready to play. We're at mandatory minicamp. These be over the next few days. We're going to have our whole team together. Then they're going to get some time off. They're going to have to report back in I think around July the 25th for training camp. It feels great, Spartan. It feels great. Are you about to go live? Deuces. I'm going to come over here in a second. I'm just going to wrap up here with my guys on Facebook, and I'll be over in a few. Anyway, it's great, and I'm ready to see all this stuff that Shotty's talking about. Everybody's going to have to compete. I'm looking forward to that. I really am. I'm really looking forward to really seeing that Jayshon Barham play, man, because his highlight reel, man, impresses the shit out of me, dude. I'm ready to see this kid play. I'm ready to see it. You're absolutely right, James. You're absolutely right, bub. I'm so high on Shotty right now. It's unreal. When they were talking about how big of a joke of a coach he was going to be. When you had fuck sticks like Skip Bayless talking shit like he was, yeah, he is. He showed me that he knows a little bit about football. Obviously, when I was listening to that Overshown interview the other day, when he was talking about there's things that's different now, and how it also shot. He was talking about he didn't like having to tell somebody the same thing over and over again. And Overshown double down that everybody's taking it in stride now, not have to be repeated. That told me he was talking about Eberfluck last year, man. I mean, when Shotty got involved with the defense, all of a sudden he sent Eberflus to the bench. I mean, to the booth. He got sick of looking at him. I thought it was funny. I thought it was great. I thought that was great. Anyway, I'm all for Overshown being the mic. I'm all for this competition going on at left tackle. I'm going to stay on team Tyler Guyton for now until I think it's time that he's not performing. I just want to see him stay healthy and get a fair shot. If he's not going to be our left tackle, then obviously we're going to look for another or give Nate Thomas his chance. But I'm team Tyler Guyton. I think he's going to be. I think he can do it, and I'm hoping that he does do it because he's our first round draft pick. And and not to toot my own horn, but I was a couple years ago. I was the one pushing it to draft him. I just seen it. So anyway, I'm going to be shutting down. I'm going to go on to a few other people's lives and have some fun over here on TikTok for a little while. But until next time, you know what it is. We're still them boys. Have a good one, y'all.